Are you right? What the
You
fuck?
right?
Your microphone's on a 90-degree angle now.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on now. It's all over
You
the
need to
shop.
make it.
Well,
Yeah.
you had it there. No, I was just thinking how when I just went to the loo then, we watched this guy on YouTube. I should find his name for you. And he does a lot of comparisons about Australia. He's a Yank,
Yeah.
but in love with Australia. And he did this big thing about John Farnham, like listen to his songs, blown away.
I'm waiting for this how loops back to the toilet.
Yeah. That it was weird because over there, their toilet and their bathroom is all in one room.
Yeah.
And he blew his mind that we have our toilets separate.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but if you're in the toilet, you don't want some prick wanting to go in the bathtub.
Yeah.
Or if you're in the bathtub,
You don't want someone,
you don't want
shit
someone
next to you.
busting or coming in while you're in there.
Yeah.
And I just went in there and I was like, makes way more sense to have the toilet
Yeah.
separate to the bathroom.
It does.
Oh, 100%. I just thought it was funny. But this guy's really cool. Like, some of the comparisons he does or conversations that he has and looking into stuff in Australia, he just wants to come out here at some point. I don't know if he's ever been, but...
So, hello. Welcome to Mainly Murder with Meg and Mum. I am Meg.
And she was 5 minutes ago complaining about people that talk shit for the first 10 minutes of a podcast.
Yeah.
It was only 2 minutes.
It was
You're
only 2
safe.
minutes.
And it wasn't shit. It was important.
Yeah.
Well, it wasn't important. It
The
was
difference
just...
between American toilets and our toilets and whatnot.
And water coming up instead of going down.
Yeah. Ask the Simpsons about that one.
Mm.
$900 dues. Anyway, concentrate. Today we have an Australian story.
Yay.
We're back in Australia. We haven't been here for a while.
Australia.
Yeah, this one's... this should make you yawning lady over there, wake up. It's only 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, no. I'm very tired.
You're missing your afternoon nap.
Oh, I wish.
This will remind you...
I can't take a nap. That
I
wrecks
can't
me.
do a nap either.
And I can't sleep on a Sunday night's a shit night to sleep because I think that's the anxiety of going to work the next day.
It's called Sunday Sads.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is that just something you made up or is that
No,
legit?
it's a general,
Yeah, Sundays are crap.
Sunday Sads.
Saturday you get into bed and you're like, yes.
There's another
Sunday you get into bed and you're like, fuck.
There's another term for it as well.
Oh, like Sunday sads.
Sunday
Because you
sads.
are. It's not, you're just like, oh.
I like Sunday because then
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
piss off. You
I'm
don't
going to
have
be
work on Monday.
no work, no child. It's my day of freedom.
That's freedom.
All right, shut up. So this should remind you of another case we have
Oh,
covered.
here we go. The pressure.
The pressure. The
Can't-
Sunday
I
Sads.
can't deal with this pressure.
So today we are going to be talking about the case of Kylie Maybury.
No.
Kylie Maria Antonia Maybury was born on the 24th of August. Nope. On the 24th of October, 1978. And in some sources it said she was born in Melbourne, but some sources it said Albury.
Okay.
So-
Albury's not in Melbourne.
No, it's not. So Kylie and her younger sister Rebecca live with their mum, Julie, on Gregory Grove in Preston, Victoria. Kylie was 6 years old and had recently signed up to do calisthenics.
Why did you have a stupid smile on your
Because
face?
I always think of like the little kids' calisthenics costumes. Like they're so fucking cute. I remember when we went and watched calisthenics. That's going to make me sound creepy. I'm like my ex's daughter. And they had the little kids and they were dressed as like chickens or ducks.
Aw.
Oh, that was so fucking cute. They had no idea what they were doing. So they were just
No.
a bunch of little ducks waddling around stage.
Remember
Lost.
Steph used to teach.
Yeah,
Her little one does it.
of course.
Yeah. Of course.
Of course.
Horse is a horse. Of course. Of course.
Mr. Ned. Ed. I'm okay.
Anywho, so you got the calisthenics with
She was
the
doing
stupid grin on your face.
That's all I think about with calisthenics. All these
Mhm.
little ducks on stage. And they're either ducks or chickens. They were some small, cute bird. And they were just wandering
All right,
around the
you've
stage.
lost my attention.
Anyway.
Just keep talking.
So Kylie was also described as the family's little princess. So on the 6th of November 1984, it was Melbourne Cup Day in Victoria. I just wrote horse races. Melbourne Cup is the day of the horse racing here. Woo. Sports.
Well, it is known all around the world.
Yes. But just...
It's weird that we get a public holiday for it, but
look, I ain't
it is
complaining. It's
known
fucking annoying that it's on a
first
Tuesday.
Tuesday of November every year.
Yeah. So Melbourne Cup Day. It was Melbourne Cup. So Julie and her 2 daughters went down to the Council Club Hotel to watch the main race.
Mm-hmm.
If anyone's interested, Peter Cook rode Black Knight on this Melbourne Cup day that won the Melbourne Cup.
Cool.
So they went to the pub to watch it. And then they went to a friend of Julie's, Liz Radakovic, and the ladies were making some tea before they realised that there was no sugar. So sometime between 4:45 and 5:15 p.m, Kylie went down to the local convenience store on Plenty Road to get a bag of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
So this little convenience store was about 100 metres from their house. She'd done it many times before, just gone down, got some stuff. And I think it also shows you how long it would have taken her where they started making tea, realised they had no sugar, Kylie's gone to get sugar, and she'd be back to put it in the tea. That's how quick it would be. So the shop owner, Kerry, remembered selling her the bag of sugar, and Kylie placed it in a red strawberry shortcake bag.
Aww.
When she had not returned by 6 p.m, her mum and neighbour went looking for her. So while searching, they came across a woman that told them that they had seen a little girl matching Kylie's description in a white Holden station wagon. The police were called and a large search got underway, which included searching the streets, yards of houses and school friends' houses. But after hours of searching, there was no sign of Kylie.
Jesus.
At 12:45 a.m, a fire brigade electrician named... I didn't know they had fire brigade electricians, but that was his job title. Named Neil Rickwood discovered Kylie's body laying in the gutter on Donald Street in Preston. A quote from Keith Moore's article from the Herald Sun described her as, "The much-loved Kylie appeared to be sleeping. She was laying on her left side, seemingly uninjured. Her left arm was tucked under her body and her right arm had flopped like that of a rag doll over the gutter and was resting on the footpath. Her face and the front of her body were up against the upright section of the gutter. She was wearing light khaki trousers, a red skivvy and a white singlet. The skivvy and singlet were pulled up, exposing part of her lower torso, and the words 'I love you' were written in ink on her arm."
Oh.
The words "I love you" were on her arm because shortly before she left to the shops, she it's not, when I first read that, I was like, that's fucking weird.
The murderer fucking wrote it on her. I was like, ugh.
No, she had asked her mum how to spell it, and then her mum wrote it on a nearby newspaper, and then Kylie copied it onto her arm.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, it wasn't. So, yeah, when I first read that, I was like, the fuck is this?
Weird.
What's also weird is that Donald Street had already been searched previously at around 7:30 p.m. and she was not there.
Oh.
And at 12:45, she's found in the gutter. This now made police believe that Kylie had been held somewhere for several hours. She was missing at about 5 o'clock. She's found at nearly 1 a.m.
Yeah.
No, they searched all the streets. Kylie's autopsy revealed that she had diazepam or Valium in her system.
Oh, okay.
Which she had... and she had horrific internal injuries and had been raped. Her cause of death was that she had died of suffocation. In her report, it read that she was lawfully and maliciously suffocated by a person or persons unknown.
Please tell me they eventually got this prick.
They did.
Good.
Took a little while though.
That's all right, as long as it's a happy ending-ish.
They did take a sample of the semen left on her body. At first, the police suspected her grandfather, John Moss, who, less than 12 months after Kylie's murder, completed suicide. After further investigation, he was ruled out.
So hang on, they hadn't found the actual murderer at that time?
No.
And so for the first 12 months, they were thinking it was Granddad. And he's killed himself?
Yes. I just need the microphone into my mouth. That really fucking hurt.
I don't care. Keep going.
So, then they suspected Kylie's uncle, Mark Maybury.
Why are they assuming it was in the family?
I don't know if there was something in their past that it was like, maybe. But yeah, they first suspected Kylie's grandpa and then they just suspected her uncle. And in February 1987, while at Pentridge Prison, he hanged himself in his cell. Unrelated.
The uncle?
Yeah. Also after further engagement.
Maybe because he had a bit of a criminal record, I'm guessing, the uncle?
Also, after further investigation, he was ruled out too. By the 1990s, the police were considering Robert Arthur Selby Lowe as a suspect.
Don't look at me like that.
Come on.
The fuck was Robert Albert Selby Lowe?
Robert Arthur Selby Lowe murdered Cherie Beasley.
Oh,
who
right.
we covered in 2 parts, episode 28 and 29. But after further investigation and DNA testing, Robert Lowe was also ruled out. Remember, he was the one that kept going to the therapist and then left like maggots in her office?
Okay, yep.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
So in 2014, so this happened in 1984.
1984. I was close.
So
7384.
30 years later? No, I need you to confirm that. 2014, 1984.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
30 years later.
That's how long it's taken him to...
For the Victorian Police Cold Case and Missing Persons Squad.
See, I'd love to work for the cold case.
It took them 30 years to reopen the case.
As someone said in a show we were watching the other day, the cop said, if you can't move forward, go back. Go backwards, go back to previous stuff, and then move forward again.
And a lot of the times, it's in there.
Yeah.
It's a name.
Yep.
Or
watch Death in Paradise. Great show. It's got 15 seasons to it. The 15th season is just about to start.
Jesus
Fucking
Christ.
great.
What is it, like CSI kind of?
It's a zany kind of show. Like each of the main detectives had a little quirky something.
Oh.
Like the first one's this really tall ranger that was always, that's that thing of coincidence. You know, they don't believe in coincidences.
Oh, God.
Or something really obscure would just be stuck in his head the whole time.
Is it kind of like the characters in Scorpion?
No.
Oh.
No. They're on a meant to be a Caribbean island.
Iron?
And they've got the 2 like cops that run around, do all the leg work. The next one up is normally a female, and then the main guy. And this third main guy that they're up to now, we're up to about season 7. His wife died a couple of years ago. So he come out they went to England to do a case, and the redhead and him literally just swapped jobs because the redhead wanted to stay where this woman was that he'd met, and he wanted a break, so he went back
What's
to...
it called?
Death by Paradise. It's really good. And then they all sort of get this look going, why didn't I see it earlier? And they put the whole thing together, and then the end of each episode is literally all the suspects.
Yeah.
And he explains how it happened, who did it, why they did it.
Okay, that sounds interesting. What's it on?
It's entertaining.
Prime.
Amazon. Yeah.
Anyway,
my favorite addiction, Amazon.
Yeah, you need to be banned.
I should get sponsored by them. I've only had that membership about 2 months. I think I've had 26 orders.
You're a fucking. I
come up yesterday.
Say a kleptomaniac. The opposite. You keep buying shit instead of stealing shit.
I can't steal from Amazon.
You can't. It's hard. Anyway, so it took 30 years for the Victorian Cold Case and Missing Persons Squad to reopen the case. One of the names that kept coming up, had come up from a few tips, was Gregory Keith Davies. Or Greg Davies. We're going to... Is that the comedian guy?
Oh!
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God. He's in America right now. Quick, go. Get him.
Get him. So, in 2016, the police knocked on his door and asked for a DNA sample, which he provided because his wife had opened the door.
Oh.
And I feel like, it would have been... Why don't you want to give him a DNA
sample?
sample?
It would have been sus, but then again, if you're a killer, wouldn't you want to go, why? What the fuck?
Or he could be like, I've done nothing, honey.
Yeah.
I'm going to give my DNA.
I'll go down and see them later. Don't go down.
Yeah. No, he did. He gave him the DNA. And in June 2016, 73-year-old at the time, now, 2016, Gregory Keith Davies. I had to keep doing his full name because I didn't want to call him Greg Davies.
No, that's a bit, we might get messages from the BBC or something.
So Gregory Keith Davies was charged with the false imprisonment, rape and murder of Kylie Maybury.
30-something years ago now.
Yeah. It's always cases...
Did he eventually admit to it? Like, obviously his DNA got him, but...
There's still more.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we're not done yet.
All right, save the toot.
So Gregory Keith Davies,
Gregory Keith Davies?
I can't call him Greg Davies. In May 1968, so before Kylie's murder, Greg was placed on a 3-year good behaviour bond for larceny, fraud, and uttering.
And what?
Uttering. I don't know what that is.
Uttering.
I just, my brain is saying
What,
it's
it
got something
talked
to do
too
with a
much?
cow. Maybe he had fun with a cow. I'm not sure.
Okay, keep reading.
Uttering.
What is the criminal offence?
Uttering.
Uttering.
UTTER.
Oh, what is the criminal charge? Uttering. Uttering.
I'm guessing it's got to be tied in with larceny and fraud.
Fraud. Uttering is a criminal charge for knowingly using or passing a forged, counterfeit, or false document like fake ID, check, diploma.
Nothing to do with cows.
Nothing to do with cows, you freaking loser.
So he'd done that in 1968.
It's a weird name, isn't it? Uttering.
Yeah. Moo.
Why don't you just call it frauding?
Fraudering.
Fraudering.
Maybe they've like made it specific so you can charge them with another thing on top of
possibly.
fraud. So
Uttering.
in February 1971, he was tried in the Victorian Supreme Court on the charge of attempted murder and wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm against a 14-year-old girl. He was acquitted on the basis of insanity, yet ordered to be detained at the governor's pleasure and was released from custody on the 3rd of November 1982, 2 years before Kylie was murdered.
Oh, Jesus.
During this 10-year period in custody, Greg did not undergo any psychiatric treatment because let's just put them in prison and not help them get any better, knowing that they like short sentences with fucking like do something. Prison is about reform, not pun. Anyway, it just like because it just shits me because like you're gonna put someone in prison for 10 years. They're gonna get out in less than 10 years, and you've done nothing to help them. You're just releasing them into a society.
The same way they came in.
And if you're going to be an
arsehole... Actually, with more skills because they would have learned from other people in there.
Yeah. What are you going to talk about in prison? Fucking why you're in there.
Oh, this is what I did. Ugh.
But also, like, if you're going to...
This is how I got caught, so don't do that.
Yeah, but also, if you put them in a prison and you treat them like shit, it's like putting a cage dog and just, like, beating the cage and then being like, come on, puppy, come out. You're going to be nice and friendly. No.
Right. Calm down.
It's just, I get really rattled up about some things. In 1993... he was convicted on a number of burglary, theft, and dishonesty charges. In 1996, he was convicted of charges involving indecent assault and gross indecency charges for which he served time in custody. So he was a great guy.
Oh, yeah.
On top of...
So if he was in the area and... Was he in the area?
Greg had been interviewed just 2 days after Kylie's body was found in 1984. His alibi was that he was at a barbecue and then he returned home to Preston, which his sister-in-law backed up. They're like, yeah, he's at the barbecue. He also owned a white station.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Station
wagon. How did it take 30 years to put that together?
He was ruled out as a suspect because he had an alibi.
Which was his sister-in-law.
He was at a barbecue with his family.
Yeah. Like they're not going to cover for you. Oh, I wouldn't cover for half of mine, so don't ask me to say they were there.
If you like your family.
I'd be like, nah, didn't see the prick.
He was not here. But he lived in Preston as well.
Preston, known to the police. You would have thought there'd be some inkling of, let's just keep a little one eye on this little dude over here. Surely he was a red flag at some point.
It's called incompetent police work, which is a running theme in a lot of these cases. A lot of them have some good police work, and you're like, yes, fuck, that was really good. Like the
what?
Like the Daniel Morecambe one, where they had a whole they have good police work, but then it
could have been the left hand was seeing one thing while the right hand was seeing someone else, and those two never. So you can't just say it was bad police work. That guy could have totally investigated him and went, okay, he's got an alibi, he's got this, he's got that.
He's just got a criminal record.
He's got a criminal record, but not necessarily meaning that the person on this side of the desk was doing something totally different and putting them together.
They should have. That's the whole fucking point. Get the whole story. Don't bite the mic.
Australia Police, please just come after her, not me, the Meg part of the mega mum. Thank you.
So
this is a community service announcement on my behalf.
It's like the opposite of an Amber Alert.
Just arrest the beast.
So-
the young one, not the old one.
So fortunately, the evidence in Kylie's case had been stored properly, and they were able.
Properly.
Oh, there's so many cases that it's like, the police station had a flood and all the evidence.
Yeah, we can't
we
help that or
misplaced
fires.
that bag of
yeah.
evidence.
They can't help natural
Oh, it's
type-ish
been
disasters.
Not properly stored anyway. So it was properly stored and they were able to get DNA from it. And after the test was done, the odds of the sample belonging to anyone but Greg was 100 billion to 1.
How many?
100 billion
to 1.
to 1.
So you think it was him?
Look,
There's that
I'm
one,
not good with
that's
numbers.
One chance. We know you're not. That's what I'm asking.
But 100
there is
billion
that
to
one
1.
chance that mightn't have been him.
If the glove did not fit.
Well, if he had the glove on, he wouldn't have been caught.
If you hold your hand like a fucking... Anyway, we'll cover him one day. In May 2017, he pleaded guilty.
Oh.
And the following day, he was remanded into custody. A couple of months later, in July, Greg was attacked by another inmate and suffered serious burns from scalding water to his neck and groin.
Oh, that's a shame.
That is the favorite part of these episodes.
Yeah.
Especially when it's to his groin, because it's
Yeah.
like
I'm
know
all
what
for
you did.
the whole in jail. If someone's in there for multiple life, like you're not coming out anyway.
Yeah.
So do us all a fucking favour
And just get him.
and do this shit.
Get him.
Life's not going to get any worse for you. Your life is
Exactly.
what it is. You're never coming out. You weren't going to be killed. You're stuck there.
Yeah.
Fucking entertain yourself.
Do one for the team.
Take one for the team. Makes no difference.
So, on the 21st of December 2017, Greg was sentenced to life imprisonment with a
And
non-parole
he's 70-something.
period of 28.
Right. So when you're 100 and something, you
He-
can come out. Fuck right
He
off.
may be eligible for parole in 2044, but he would also be 101 years old.
Did he admit to any others?
Well, every question you've asked so far, literally the answer is in the next paragraph.
All right. Well, just shows how I am. I've got lots of
Stupid?
questions.
After the
Fuck off. I ask the questions. You got the fucking answer to it. So
After the publicity of Kylie's murder and Gregory Keith Davies being arrested, several
Not Greg
other
Davies, the
no, that's a-
taskmaster.
no. Several other children told their parents that Greg had also sexually assaulted
There
them,
you go.
but the charges against Greg were dropped as the prosecutors suggested that it would be too hard for the children to testify in court.
But those children would have been 30 years old by now.
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure about that one because it did say children, so I don't know if he was like
Still doing it.
molesting children,
But
also yeah, I don't know if it was like
and
I remember that guy.
Yeah, you don't know if it's the original children at the same time,
Yeah,
or if he's
or
been a
if
dirty
it's-
old prick his whole life.
Well,
And how does his family not have known that over a 30-year journey?
exactly.
How did no one ever go, that's
It's-
weird? Uncle, what was his name? Greg.
Greg?
Uncle Greg was in Preston. Uncle Greg was in Werribee. Uncle Greg was in whatever, all around these dates, all around that time. Someone had to know Uncle
You'd
Greg
probably
was a
know
creep.
that's her.
Okay.
It's Cherie Beasley and
Very similar. Well, that was what, yeah.
not similar, but very like recognizable photos.
What was his middle name? Greg what?
Keith.
Keith.
But yeah, for 30 years, and it is very similar to.
Yeah, but he's been out and about doing whatever he wanted to do for 30 fucking years.
Exactly. He got to fucking live his life. Kylie died at 6 years old.
Yeah,
Like, she didn't even get to start her life.
exactly.
But it is very similar to Cherie Beasley. Like, those two cases get linked a lot. And also because Robert Lowe was a suspect in both. Well, he did murder Cherie
Do
Beasley.
one, yeah.
But yeah, they're very similar in how they went missing from a street, and they were both under 10.
30 years though.
30 years. He just
How-
got to be bip bopping and living his life, and
But that's it. He was off doing his thing and possibly doing horrible things.
possibly not
that
giving
whole
a fuck that he
time.
just took some little girl's life. And her parents, I'm assuming, would have done news appeals, and there would be police appeals. There was a $1 million
And
award.
dates and times, and surely would have gelled
Surely,
to someone.
yeah.
Like, was he married? Do we know? Was he married?
Yeah, because his wife answers the door.
So
to get the DNA.
how would she
Imagine being his
not
wife.
going, oh, yeah, he wasn't home on the 10th and he wasn't home on the
But again, 30 years later, maybe they
28th
met 10 years ago. Imagine living your life
So
knowing
many
that you've raped
questions.
and murdered a 6-year-old girl and
Oh.
just living with that inside of you.
Yeah, exactly.
I hope he had heartburn every day from that.
Oh. Well, at least someone poured a nice hot drink for him.
On his dick.
Dick.
Which would
Yep.
been old and
Should
shriveled
have
up
gone
anyway.
down his throat and then on the old fella.
Yeah, how do you get neck and groin? Just like maybe when he was sitting down, they just whoosh the kettle at him.
Yeah, possibly.
It always seems to be boiling water. That seems to be a very common attack in prison.
because
I'm going to have to find out why.
Well, because it hurt like fucking hell for starters.
And probably boiling water is very easy to
Get
access.
to. Yeah, that's right. They don't have to make it. They don't have to
Get the toothbrush.
get
And,
yeah.
yeah, it would be great in prison. We would survive. Anyway, yeah, and Preston is the one that's it's in Melbourne. I think any Melbourne case feels very close to home.
Yes. Yeah, it does. I wonder if Nan would remember that one.
Possibly. It was in what? It was only in 84.
Yes, yeah. What was the 7? Why do I keep saying 70 something in my head?
You keep saying sevens
I don't
on
know.
this. You said 17 the other day.
I don't know. I don't know why I keep thinking the 70s. But yeah, the 80s, they would have definitely... I would have been in high school.
Yeah. I
But-
was not around. I wasn't even a twinkle in anybody's eye at
no.
that point.
No, you were not.
12 years later. I'm really proud of how fast I got there.
Mind you, her fingers were going a million miles an hour. 12. Oh, no, she's got a blank look on her face.
No, I was just going to say 84. Would Nan even be a Nan yet? When was Jason born?
86.
Yeah.
So
Nan wasn't even a grandmother.
No.
Jeez. Well, you're in high school. It probably could have.
Done that.
Figured that out.
Because Mark would have been too. But
yeah, how do you live?
I just thought she might have, because she grew up in Preston. That's why it might have, not just that it was Melbourne, but Nan grew up in Preston. So I just thought maybe she would have resonated with her,
We'll ask
because
Nan.
the streets would have meant something, the area. She grew
Yeah.
up there.
We'll ask her Nan and I'll...
Following home players from the Collingwood Football Club.
Excuse me?
What?
What other illegal activities was Nan doing?
That wasn't illegal. They used
Following
to,
someone
her
home
and
is
Annie Murray
illegal.
were massive one-eyed Collingwood supporters, and they
Were.
well, Annie Murray passed away last week, so
Yeah, okay. Were.
Mum still does barrack for
Yeah.
Collingwood. But yeah, she could tell you where half the Collingwood football players lived.
God, she's a menace to
she's
society, isn't she?
She's an 88-year-old floozy. What can you
Jesus
say?
Christ, Nan. Yeah, but how, like, for 30 years, you could watch her parents
Yeah.
on TV going, does anyone, like, we want to find out who murdered our daughter.
Yeah, obviously he wasn't going to say anything. But
And the police,
just
they would have,
living with it,
they
like
did
you said,
appeal.
he should have had a fucking ulcer the size of the MCG.
Yeah. But, like, the police did appeal. There was, like, the reward kept going up. I think it hit $1 million
Oh,
for
see, if I
reward
was
for
the wife, I
information.
would have gone, yep, you're gone.
But again, the wife doesn't mean they could have got married the year before that he got busted. Like, she may have not have been around in the 80s with him.
You said but
She opened the door in 2016 when they got his DNA.
okay.
So he was married in 2016, but it doesn't mean he was
Married
with
at the
her
time
in the
he
80s.
was- yeah.
So, yeah. And then imagine
Finding out the person you've been with for however long.
it could have, yeah.
That happened either possibly before you met him or you were with him.
You met
and
him.
this whole time
and
he was a cretin.
Yeah, fine to
Oh.
start a relationship and get married without even a inkling of,
The-
I've murdered a 6-year-old.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
People are fucked.
Oh, they are. That's why I don't like him.
Nah.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah, nah. Nah, yeah.
Yeah, nah. Nah, yeah. Can't
Yeah.
get any more Australian than that.
No.
Yeah, nah.
Fuck people. Fuck Gregory Keith Davies.
Yeah, Gregory Keith. Not
Did you look up what
not
Greg
hot Gregory
Davies'
'cause
middle name
he's
is?
fucking...
Because if it's Keith.
No, I reckon it's Daniel.
Okay.
That's how much I'm in love with the real Greg Davies. I would take him in a heartbeat.
Would you like a Greg Davies pillow to go with my Roy Kent pillow?
Gregory Daniel Davies. There you go.
Okay.
See, I would. Oh, he's just a tall drink of water that's fucking hilarious.
Right, fucking master of disguise. Settle down.
Master of disguise.
You know when he's
I'm
dressed
not
up
just-
as the old lady?
Yeah, no, I'm not saying
Fuck,
that.
I
I'm
want to
just
watch that movie
saying
now.
he's a tall drink of water
Yes,
that
I know.
I would not kick out of bed if he farted. Just saying.
Okay. It's the insight into you.
I think that was a question when Mel asked a question. Who would you want to sit on a plane?
Ah, yeah, you answered
Sit on. I think her question was, who would you want to sit next to?
No, but you're going to sit on him, apparently.
And I was like, well, I'd sit on. And that was my answer then. That was months ago.
That was like...
Hasn't changed. I still...
Okay,
I'd still
Mum's
go.
sliding off her seat. We're going to wrap this up. Jesus Christ. You can follow us on Instagram at mainly_murder. You can join our Patreon where you get bonus episodes.
Getting hot in here, or is it just me?
It is my armpits
Hot
moist.
flushing. What?
Moist.
You're in a wind cheater. That's why. It's
Yeah, but I got no
27
pants
degrees.
Huh?
It's 27 degrees or something.
Is it?
Yes, you fucking muppet. It's 29, actually.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Would my phone lie to you?
I can't see it. I don't have my glasses on. I can't hear you either.
Put your glasses on. You can't hear me.
29.
29.
Yeah. Jesus,
That's
I
why
didn't
you're
know it
hot
was
in a
gonna be
wind cheater, you
No
idiot.
wonder I'm sweating. I thought it was only going to be 24.
No, you're
Anyway,
a dickhead.
Jesus Christ. Follow us on Instagram. Join our Patreon for bonus episodes. Or you can email us at
MainlyMurderPodcast at don't nod your head at me, gmail.com.
yes.
That don't nod your head at me is not part of the email address. It's just
Yeah, if you email
MainlyMurderPodcast
MainlyMurderPodcast at
at
don't nod your head at me.
you won't get to us.
No, you won't. But yeah, we'll see you next Tuesday. I'm going to go put a t-shirt on because I didn't realise it was 25 degrees. No wonder I'm fucking sweating. All right. Bye-bye.
See ya.